Hello everyone, welcome to Africa Telecoms and Networks. This is the channel where we believe we can use telecommunications and information and communications technologies to transform Africa and the world. So today we are going to be talking about the call flow between two mobile subscribers located in the same public LAN mobile network. Not only the same public LAN mobile network, but two subscribers served by two different MSC main switching center. So we have, as we can see on the diagram, this is the call flow. We have MS1, we have step 1, we have the MSC, we have step 2, we have the HLR/authentication center, we have step 3. We have MSC2/VLR2 visitor location register. We have step 4. We have the HLR/AUC. We have step 5. The MSC1 here. What do we have? We have step 6. MSC2 again. We have step 7. MS2 UE2. We have step 8. Step 9. And step 10. So a total number of 10 steps are needed for proper interconnection or communication to take place between MS1 and MS2 under the same public LAN mobile network served by two different MSC, MSC1, MSC2. Given that both subscribers have been registered in the home location registered. Given that it is a public LAN mobile network, the two subscribers, that is MS1 and UE1, have been registered in the HLR of the network. Now, at the level of MSC1, the core of MS1 is going to be analyzed by MS1, and the core of MS2 is going to be analyzed by MSC2 or VLR2. So in step 1, what do we have, dear friends? In step 1, the calling subscriber MS1, which we have here, is going to dial the number of MS2. First of all, MS1 is under the coverage area of a particular BTS. That particular BTS is equally linked to a particular BSC, and that BSC is linked to MSC1. So the MS1 does not directly connect to the MSC. It passes through a BTS and a BSC before being connected to the MSC. So in step 1, what happens is that the MSC1 is going to receive a signal from MS1 via the BSC and BTS. What is that signal? The calling number, that is the called number, which is what? MS2. Now in step 2, we are going to see how we are going to see the description. But step 1, for example, what do we have? We have the calling subscriber MS1 dials the phone number of MS2, informing the MSC1 by the BSC/RNC. What do we have in step 2? Step 2, which we have here, the MSC1 analyzes the phone number of called subscriber MS2 and then finds the HLR of MS2. Then it sends a routing request to the HLR. What happens is when MS1 dials the phone number of MS2, which we can call here the called number, the MSC1 receives this number, is going to analyze. The MSC has an analysis table which that is used to analyze all called number receives. When the MSC analyzes this number and sees that it is actually the prefix of this dialed of this called number was configured in the MSC, it is going to send a message to the HLR to check if this subscriber MS2 is actually registered in the HLR. If MS2 is registered in the HLR, then the MSC is going to request a routing information from the HLR. The HLR is going to check and will approve that MS2 is properly registered in the network, and then we'll proceed to step 3. In step 3, what do we have? Step 3, the HLR queries the location of MS2, knowing that MS2 registered in VLR2. Then the HLR requests the routing information from VLR2. So this HLR is going to query the particular MSC or the particular visitor location register where MS2 is located. There can be many VLR in this, many MSC/VLR in that same public land mobile network. If we have about 3 or 4, this HLR is going to query the location of MS2. In this case, for example, it happens that MS2 is registered in the VLR of MSC2. In fact, MSC2 and VLR2 are linked together, so it is sometimes a bit difficult to differentiate, but that is not what is important here. So the HLR will query the location information of MS2, knowing that MS2 registers in VLR2, which is the visitor location register. Then the HLR requests routing information from VLR2. So after checking the visitor location register where MS2 is registered, the HLR is going to now request from this VLR the routing information. So we are going to see that in step 4. In step 4, what do we have? This step 4 here. The VLR2 allocates the routing information, that is the mobile station roaming number, to deliver the MSRN to the HLR. So this MSC2 or VLR2 is going to allocate the routing information. The routing information here is what? The mobile station roaming number. Is going to deliver the mobile station roaming number to the HLR. We can see here the mobile station roaming number is a particular number assigned logically to a particular subscriber to enable call establishment. Yeah, MS1 will never know that something of this nature or something of this nature happened, but the only number that MS1 knows is MS2's number. But between MSC2 or VLR2, there is a mobile station roaming number that will be sent to the HLR. In step 5 now, what do we have? The HLR sends the mobile station roaming number to the calling MSC1. So here, for example, this is our step 5. What do we have? The HLR is going to send the mobile station roaming number collected from VLR2 to MSC1 Then step 6 now, we proceed. In step 6, what do we have? The MSC1 set up the call to MSC2 based on the mobile station roaming number. So based on the mobile station roaming number received from the HLR, received first of all initially from MSC2, HLR, and then MSC1. This MSC1 is going now to set up the call to the MSC2 based on the mobile station roaming number received. In the next step, what do we have in step 7? The MSC2, after setting up the call to MSC2, the MSC2 is going to receive this particular call with subject, the mobile station number received. Is going to actually accept that this mobile station came from me. Then the MSC2 is going to do what? It's going to send a paging message to the call subscriber MS2 or UE2. It's going to send a paging message via the BSC BTS subsystem, which we can never do without. It's going to send a paging message to the called subscriber MS2 or UE2. Then in the next step now, what do we have? In step 8, which we have here, the MSC2 receives a message indicating that MS2 or UE2 can be accessed. So after sending the paging request, MSC2 is going to accept, yes, I am available, I can be accessed. Then in step 9, what do we have? Set up the call between MS1 and MSC2 and MSC1. So there's going to be a call set up between both MSCs. And in step 10 now, what do we have? In step 10 now, the MSC1 sends a completed connection signal to MS1. At this time, MS1 and MS2 can talk to each other. So that is a summary of the call flow between two mobile subscribers located under the same public LAN mobile network but served by two different mobile switching centers. Let me repeat. We have step 1 here. MS1 is going to dial the number MS2. The MSC1/VLR1 is going to receive this information, which is the called number. Is going to receive the information. You first of all analyze the number and check if it can actually route this call to the HLR. After number analysis, the MSC1 is going to query the HLR. Is MS2 registered under you? Is MS2 registered? The HLR is going to say yes. What the HLR will do now is to send a request, routing information request to MSC2 where MS2 is actually located, and then MSC2 is going to send the mobile station roaming number back to the HLR. The HLR will forward this mobile station roaming number to MSC1. Based on this mobile station roaming number, MSC1 is going to establish a call to MSC2. After receiving this call, MSC2 is going to answer and will recognize the mobile station roaming number, and then will send a paging request to MS2 via BSC BTS subsystem. MSC2 is going to reply, yes, I am available, I can be accessed, and then a call setup will be established between MSC1 and MSC2. Then MS1 now, in step 10 now, what do we have? MSC1 now will send a connection complete signal to MS1. At this time, both MS1 and MS2 can communicate freely and efficiently. So in the next step, what do we have? During the entire process, the originating digital analysis selector is used for number analysis in step 2. In step 2, this is it here. So before proceeding to the HLR, the MSC1 is going to do number analysis. And the roaming digital analysis selector is used for number analysis in step 6. This at the level of step 6 here. What is MSC2 receiving as object is the mobile station roaming number. So inside MSC2 there has been a configuration about mobile station roaming number, about routing. That's why we have two analyses. First of all, the first analysis is step 2. The second analysis is step 2. The first analysis concerns MSC1 and the second analysis concerns MSC2. In step 6, after receiving the incoming mobile station roaming number, MSC2 will select the incoming trunk digit analysis selector for number analysis. So dear brothers, dear friends, that is a summary of how two mobile subscribers located in the same public LAN mobile network can communicate freely and efficiently. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and share. Ciao, bye.